Alrighty guys, here we are. Transmission service for this vehicle will include, alright guys, this is Mopar. Okay, I don't know how the aftermarket setup goes, but I get a bag of bolts. Okay, I don't know why these are replaceable. Okay, if you didn't have them guys, you could reuse the old ones, but I get a pan, a complete transmission pan. The reason why guys is because the transmission filter is integrated into the pan. Okay, you will not be performing a transmission service if you're not replacing the filter, right? It would be called something else, possibly drain and refill. Okay, this pan here happens to have a drain plug. The last one I did didn't have a drain plug on it, but yeah, I'm getting ready to remove the pan and totally dispose of the pan. It is no longer needed or can be used because this is my #1 goal, to replace this filter. What I want to do, the thinking behind that, is to get all the trash that the trans may have accumulated out of circulation, out of the transmission. Okay, so this is the part. Oh guys, no need for RTV, it's got the gasket built onto it. All right, now fluid. This is the fluid I would be using guys, 8/9 speed ATF. All right, ZF approved transmission, dealer approved transmission fluid. I know the last one I did, I used Valvoline. Okay, obviously we sell different types of transmission service or drain and refill. Okay, this is 6, so they gave me 9, so that's a chance I may need it all, chance I may not, depends on what comes out. Okay, I'm dropping the pan, so a lot more should come out as opposed to me doing a drain and refill using the plug, but I would drain it off first, and I'm a big fan of measuring how much come out before I go back in, especially on a drain and refill. But because it's a service, you still need to perform the refill process accordingly. All right guys, so I got work to do. Let me get this truck on the rack and get going guys. Stay tuned. Alrighty guys, here we are. Oh man, I'm faced with a little dilemma guys. I will not be able to drain this simply because the exhaust is in the way. Okay, now I can have her get the bolts out. Look at the clearance. It's not that much clearance between, so I'm only gonna have just a little space. I might have to loosen the mounts and jack up on the transmission, but at any rate it's got to come off. So my original plan is not going to work. I'm not going to be able to monitor how much come out, so we really gonna have to follow the refill process because of that, which I don't mind. It's just I like to know exactly what came out, so I can try to go in exactly what came out. So what do y'all think? T30. Okay guys, let me go grab some tools and we gotta get this pan off. All right, stay tuned. Alright guys, I have to improvise to get this bolt out right here. So what I did was simply took me T40, these are T40 bits, and put in my little handle, so that way I can get under here yes, sometime you have to improvise. You know what I mean? You don't want to have to drop the exhaust unless you really have to. I still don't know how much clearance I'm gonna have when it's time to drop the pan, but I was, however, able to get it out using this special tool, just a bit inside of a handle, 1/4" handle. All right, let's finish up. Let's get this pan off. Here it goes guys. So I have no way to monitor how much coming out, so you will have to it's all about temperature guys when you're trying to feel these things out, going through all the gears, matching a certain temperature that will be found in the manual, and perform your field procedure properly guys. I can't overly stress that. All right, so I will complete this. I'm gonna let this drain, get this pan off, and we'll continue. Stay tuned. Alright guys, we got all the bolts out. Let's see, will we be able to slide this? Should be fine. Yes, slid right through guys. There you have it. All right, now let's take a look at here's one of the magnets right here. That's how much debris is captured on these magnets. Not much at all, guys. You can see the filter is actually doing its job. Okay, guys, over time clutches will break down. Okay, there's no way around that. Okay, that's inevitable. All right, the filter's job is to capture the trash before it recirculate back through the transmission. That's why it's recommended to replace your filter every so often. All right, now I'm going in with a new pan and a new filter, so we start all over again. But what has come apart in 90,000 miles just was going to come apart anyway. Okay, so all we're doing is helping to prolong the life of the transmission. Okay, there's no bulletproof way to make your transmission last forever. Everything has a lifespan to it, guys. So this is right where it's supposed to be. It's in the trash. Okay, this is trash. I'm done with this pan. I am now about to go in with a new pan. All right, it's a little O-ring right here, guys. Just lube it up a little bit with the current fluid, and just grab it, grab your bolts, and go with it. All right, guys. So I'm not gonna fill installation. It's just a matter of reversing the removal process. Okay, same way you was able to finagle it out of here, the same way you go back in with it. All right, so stay tuned. Alrighty, guys, I'm back. Guys, remember this, my purchase I made on this? I'm using it as a transmission fluid exchanger. Okay, but that is something you need right now to refill this ZF 8-speed transmission up. All right, I got the refill plug loose. I'm gonna take it off. Now this tool is neat, guys, and it's very much needed because we don't have one right now. Ours is down. So here's my setup. I got brand new ATF 9-speed fluid set. This machine is gonna suck the fluid out of here. I'm gonna place my fill tube inside the transmission, so I will basically be transferring fluid from the jug to the transmission. Okay, until it comes out, and once it comes out, that's when I'm supposed to proceed with the refill process. Okay, guys, I do not have that process memorized, so I'm gonna do a separate video on how to properly refill the 8-speed rear wheel drive ZF transmission, so stay tuned for that video. But for now, I have to get through this, so let me insert this and turn my pump on, and we're set to go, guys. I will see y'all on the next video. See that? It's pulling it out of there, going through there, going through there, going there. All right, guys, hang tight, stay tuned. I'll be right back. Alrighty, guys, I am just about done. Yes, it's the last phase. Okay, I verified. Of course, I'm at the right temperature. You're supposed to leave it running at the very last phase and top it off until it comes out. It's running now. It came out, so I went through all my gears. Guys, remember, it's about temperature and making the fluid go through all the gears. Actually, I mean, they can word it as differently and as sophisticated as they like to, but when you boil it all down, it's about temperature and the fluid going through all the gears. Okay, now keep in mind, guys, when you get ready to, when you have the car, they say go 8 inches off the ground, maybe. Okay, get the vehicle off the ground, put it in gear, try to go to second gear. Now keep in mind, guys, you might have to push the traction control off doing that procedure, because you're gonna have lights, and if you have no way to turn lights off, you're gonna be doomed. So try to minimize the lights that's gonna come on anyway. All right, I have a scan tool. I can erase any erroneous fault codes, but yeah, I tend to go behind. This is just typical brake cleaner. I want to clean up all. I don't want no mess. This turned out good, guys. Now